I thought I'll talk about kind of a event that happened in my life at some point. I was living on a countryside in a rural area. Uh, it was pretty boring overall, and I didn't really have much to do. And anyway, I was bored. Um, so one day, for some reason, I was I don't know, was I cleaning up the room or something, my room, and I was moving this shelf, and from behind that shelf, between the shelf and the wall, I saw something that looked like a joint. So I picked it up, and it's a joint. Okay, and I smelled it like this. Ah, oh, man, it had a really strong smell, and it was really dry. So it was weed from since I don't know when. I didn't know. I don't know how it um, got there exactly. Probably I was rolling a joint somewhere at some point in time. Then I forgot about it and dropped. It stayed there for like, it could have easily been like 6 months up to a year or something like that. So I had no weed whatsoever, and I found this joint in the middle of nowhere. I grabbed my lighter and went outside, light it up, and smoked it. And I don't really recall or remember anymore if I smoked it all or only half of it or whatever. But it hit me quite hard. It was, once I got done with it, I realized that it was probably a bit too much, a bit too much, and a bit too strong too. And somehow, very slowly, carefully, I got back inside. Um, I went to my room, laid on the bed, and started to giggle basically, because my senses were although I was like very high and stoned, my senses were very very sensitive, and I for some reason I thought about this Barry White singing, and it started to kind of resonate, or I started to hear his song, and it sounded in my head just like there was a radio next to me with that song, and that was so exciting because it kind of resonated and it vibrated, and this like sound is a vibration, and it creates all kinds of it influences your body and all that stuff. And when you're high on psychedelic stuff, then it your senses kind of will multiply these feelings who knows how many times. So I giggled there. I found it highly entertaining, and yeah, that was a good time for me. So that's a story how I found the joint from behind the shelf.